Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are new, thank you for watching. As always, if you come back to support me, much love. Always love you guys. Thank you for watching. It's great. I love all of you. I'm just feeling good today. But anyway, very excited to get into Coldstate's newest song, Bleed Out. I also checked out Gruesome and Web of Flies. So if you haven't watched those videos, definitely go do that. But I wanted to give the majorist of shout outs to my boy Grayson. He's in the band called Archers. Go give him some love. He's the one who really put me on to Coldstate, and anytime they drop something, I gotta check it out. So very excited to get into this one. I'm curious how many more singles they're gonna release, if it's just kind of a part of a long lineage of just reaction videos that I'm gonna continue to make and singles that I keep putting out. But hey, whatever. It's very exciting, and I love when bands put out new music. So can't go a day without listening to new stuff. So we are going to go get into Bleed Out right now. So let's give it a listen. I like that stop. That was so tight. Is that guitar work? That's so sick. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, we get a guitar solo? Okay. Oh, I thought a breakdown was coming. They went back into the chorus. Interesting. That was pretty sick. All right, guys, that was Bleed Out from Coldstate. I thought this one was really solid. Comparatively, I would say this one is a little bit more straightforward. The song being like under 3 minutes probably doesn't help out that straightforwardness. I don't think it's particularly a bad song. However, I do appreciate its kind of just forwardness in terms of the writing. There were definitely some moments where I felt like maybe there would have been a cool build up. I mean, again, the song being very short, I think doesn't really. You kind of get an idea as soon as the song starts where it's gonna kind of go and where it's gonna end out as. I do feel like there is particularly kind of a formula within metalcore music that a lot of bands really follow. I wouldn't say closely to a T, some bands over others, but I do feel like this one out of the three that I've listened to, I enjoyed it pretty well, but I would probably say it's my least favorite out of the three. I really felt like with Gruesome, there was just this like edge to it. I feel like Web of Lies kind of hit that nice sweet spot of having enough edge, but also having some really cool melodies. This one just felt very like fast paced. It was very much you get into the song, you get into it, you get a cool like guitar riff, the chorus like immediately goes into the next thing. It just felt very like what's coming next, what's coming next, and then by the end of it you're done with the song. That kind of, to me, it almost felt rushed in that way. And I don't it just didn't really jive with me as much as I thought it was. I've always kind of appreciated, through the three songs that I've listened to of Cold State, um I've kind of appreciated that sort of space that they have within the songs. And I think that there were some moments where they could have extended it, made it a little bit more interesting. And it just kind of just didn't, it just didn't hit the right notes for me personally. I don't think that the songwriting itself is bad. I just feel like it might just seem a little rushed. I like the clean singing. I thought that was really sick. It does feel like the clean singing was a little overshadowed by the instrumentals as well. It does feel like the vocals kind of get swallowed up. I'm not gonna really blame it on them as a band. I think YouTube really does a poor job of compressing music here. So I don't hold my judgment on that, just because I don't think that that's fair for a band to be kind of just judged upon because YouTube's compression rate's really garbage. But I will say, I kind of wish there was just a little bit more like diversity. I think that what made me really fall in love with the band was the kind of just like really cool like just riffy kind of guitar parts. And there was definitely some moments within this song that I was like, oh, this is really solid. There was a really cool kind of breakdown towards the middle of the song as well, but it just felt like everything was a little rush. And considering that the other songs are, I think, well beyond that 3 minute threshold, maybe pushing into that 4 minute threshold, I think that extra minute really does help out that band, help out Cold State in that way. It really kind of fleshes out the song a little bit more. I also feel like it just allows them to have those like really nasty breakdowns that make you make those just jarring faces, and that's what I love about what Cold State's bringing. I might not like this one, but the next one I might enjoy. So like I said, I never really hold judgment against bands. I just wasn't feeling this one. So, but I still wanted to give my thoughts on it because I think that it is a very solid song nonetheless. It just wasn't one that I was vibing with particularly. I hope that they kind of, I hope they give a little bit more time to the songs. I think this was one of the first ones where I was like, it was just kind of like, it's middle of the road. It wasn't like too bad, wasn't too terrible, but I do feel like there's a lot of rooms that they can grow more in. And there's certainly been circumstances with Cold State that I feel like they've shown that they can do that type of stuff. So I don't think it's out of their league. I just think that maybe possibly the reason why they have this song or released it is just something different, showing that variety, and I appreciate that because I think that bands need to be able to kind of explore their musical palette. But I also feel like if there's something that that works well and it does well, I feel like the proof's in the pudding a little bit on that one. So I don't think it's a bad song. I would say right now, personally, it's my least favorite of the three, but that should not give you any less reason to go check out Cold State because they're a fantastic band. Please go check out Gruesome, Web of Lies. Those are both also really fantastic tracks that you should go give a listen to. And again, didn't want to come off as very judgmental. I don't always feel like that my takes on the songs themselves are that way, but I always feel like there is always room for improvement, including myself. I always feel like if there's something that I can improve on, I always ask people to let me know what I can do better because I know I'm not the best. But I hope that these types of critiques, will further your career or further your musicality because, what might not work within this song might tell you to put out the next song that might work for more people. So, but I would love to know what other people think about this song in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? I would love to know your thoughts. I never feel like this is a hateful take, and if you guys take it that way, I want to apologize right now because that's not my thing. I'm not trying to take a dunk on you. I just want to kind of get my thoughts out in the most polite way I possibly can. So please let me know what you think about the track down in the comments. Love to have a conversation. Music is all about a good conversation. So if you can bring it to the table, that'd be really rad. But if you like this type of content, you like these videos, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way. And hope to see you in a future video. Talk to you soon, guys. Peace.